What's up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If it's your first time, welcome. My name is Aisha, and today we are going to continue with our Fallout reactions. Now, I did attempt to try and fix my audio, so hopefully the audio is coming through a little clearer, a little crispier, hopefully. Now, we are halfway through the series already, and I feel like there's just still so much that I need to uncover. I believe there's only 8 episodes. We are getting into episode 5 today. So far, the series has been very interesting. I was not expecting a little murder mystery. So, them adding that little element in the last episode with the vaults and everything that's going on down there, I have officially transformed into Sherlock Holmes, guys. Now, mind you, this entire time, I was under the impression that our central characters would be the ghoul, Lucy, and Maximus. Last episode not introduced, but it really pushed Norman forward as a central character. I am very, very curious to see him uncover whatever is going on in the vaults. He strikes me as a very, very clever guy, in the words of Betty herself. Clever boy. I don't exactly know what is going on, but I'm starting to feel that the vaults are not what they seem, and that maybe Moldaver is onto something. With that being said, guys, we are going to get into this episode 5 reaction, and we're going to see what they give us. Let's get to it. Oh, I was like, girl.
You should brand me. I'm not officially your squire until you brand me.
It's late.
Come on.
You sure? It really hurts.
I want you to.
I think you should tell them that you're Maximus before you brand him.
Okay, hold still.
His scream.
There's probably something I should tell you.
Yeah, I mean,
I would have told him before.
I'm officially your squire now. You can tell me anything.
We can still be friends.
What did you do? Personalititis.
Oh no.
He's dead.
Dog, the way you
So,
said it.
You know,
Just.
you and I, we just have to get our story straight.
Oh
before
my
we go
god,
back.
dude.
Stop moving!
Get back here! Please! Please! Please, no!
Don't leave me in here. Thaddeus, get back here.
You know, I kind of don't blame Thaddeus.
I'll kill you. I swear I'll kill you.
Is that a crazy take to have? I kind of don't blame Thaddeus. This dude had one chance to tell his case, and he was like, "Nobody has to know." Sir, you sound guilty. Please. Oh my god. Every episode. This is freaking ridiculous. Yeah, I would have given up the ghost, y'all. What was that? Lucy! Is she good?
I remember that man I left with the glasses and the...
Did her drinking that water, like, give her
whole body?
radiation poisoning?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm looking for his head. I really want to believe you, but practically every person I've met up here has tried to kill me, so...
Listen, hey, if you don't get this medicine, you're gonna pass out. Okay? And if you lose consciousness,
You're
we're
good
both
as
gonna
dead.
die.
And you've even got the tempered lining in this one, which is...
She about to pass out. So did he actually have Radaway?
Maybe the logs were falsified.
Why?
Why? This is the thing you're asking why about.
I want to check one more thing.
Oh my god.
It looks like they were trying to get into 31. But
We
why?
know what's in there?
All I know is we're leaving.
What's in Vault 31?
Where have you two been? We've been planting potatoes.
Well, run along now.
Betty, do you know something that we don't? She knows something.
I had no idea people lived in those vaults.
What did you think was in them?
Monsters. That's what people say.
No, just regular folk like me. Seeing as everybody on Earth seems to be after that thing, I'm guessing that's what you're looking for too?
What are you suggesting?
We team up.
And I'm from a place where the worst someone can do to you is forget to say thank you.
Sounds like a nice way to live.
It is.
Jeez, the vaults feel so culty to me now.
And Betty's already been overseer once.
When? Where?
Can you tell me what's happened in the last 200 years?
What do you mean?
Just the last 200 years, like a quick rundown. I know about the Great War and the bombs falling and the 320 years of American history before then. I come from a place where the world is what you make of it. Okay, it's not like up here. We're naive down there. Up until
At least she's self-aware.
My mom used to take me to play out under that light, and I swear I could feel the sun baking my skin.
I'm just realizing I haven't seen any kids in the vault. 31 to 33. 31 to 30. So all the overseers are coming from Vault 31? Is this just like a sham election? Like, do they just send people from Vault 31 into like Vault 33, Vault 32 to be overseer? Mm-hmm. We on to you, girl. Or are they just standing there?
You armed?
No!
Yes, we are.
Girl, don't tell them that.
No. We're just gonna walk on by. That okay with you?
It's fine!
Give me your gun.
I think we're all feeling some tension.
Lu-
Yeah? A little stress. So why don't we all take a deep breath?
What are you talking about?
1, 2, 3.
Nice shot, Maximus. Nice shot.
What's a fiend?
It's people who eat people.
Oh. We call those cannibals.
I hate it up here.
So what I'm getting from this is he never had a chance because he didn't come from Vault 31.
You ran a great campaign.
I know.
What are they, like cooking up overseers in
10
Vault 31?
posters up.
I voted for Betty.
We know. My God.
By all accounts, Vault 31 has more resources, better education system, and you know they got that phrase.
When things look glum, vote 31.
Not to mention Steph's from Vault 31.
Oh, hello, Norman. Gee, I don't know. Maybe the mashed potatoes were a little better?
That is what my dad used to say.
Must be true then.
God, this is creepy.
What?
This isn't real, right?
What isn't real?
You never heard of the New California Republic?
The entire purpose of my vault was to come up to the surface one day and restart civilization. It's Reclamation Day. It's what keeps us all going. And I wonder if anyone survived.
I did.
He's from Shady Sands? Oh my god.
This is more than just a graze. We have to get you something from somewhere.
Oh, it's a Fallout. A Vault Tech, I mean.
Lucy!
Why does that logo look like a Vault Tech sign?
Lucy.
Am I tripping? Or that's the Vault Tech sign.
Thank you for coming, everyone. It is important to me, for us all, to see this place together.
A day made.
Wait.
24 little hours.
Yo, how did they clean that up so fast? Yo, this is so creepy.
My lonely nights are through, dear.
She knows they were in Vault 32. Girl, don't touch me.
Find anything interesting?
Mm-mm.
When my mother died, what happened to her pit boy? It was buried with her. How are you so sure? Because I buried her myself. Me and your father.
That sounds more like a threat. Knocked out. Are we in another vault?
What is this place?
You're in the best place in the world.
Which vault is this?
We're in a vault.
The safest place in the world. Girl, this episode felt like a horror movie. All right, y'all. We gotta talk about this because this episode is really creepy. Just creepy. Betty, I was a little skeptical of you in episode 4 after you came to give him that little talk over that pie. Now I know you're in on it. You know something. So the really big hint or clue or whatever you want to call it that they gave us this episode has to do with Vault 31. Now I've kind of mentioned like prior, like why don't we see anything from Vault 31? I mean, obviously what we saw at Vault 32, they got eradicated, but now we're learning that it's not because of the Raiders. They were already dead when the Raiders showed up. We learned that in the last episode. In this episode, we learned that not the majority of, but all of the overseers are coming from Vault 31. Now, Steph must be some kind of exception to the rule because she is from Vault 31 and she's not an overseer, but something about her is off as well. Like when Norm asked her, like, yeah, no, my father never really talked about it. Like, what's different about 31? And she was just like, the mashed potatoes are better. Like, girl, stop. You know something. Something is off. And then we've also got like this thing with Shady Sands. So I guess they're implying that Maximus is from Shady Sands, and that attack that decimated what they were calling like the New California, the New Republic, or I don't remember what they were calling it, but the thing that decimated Shady Sands is the same event where we see like those flashbacks of Maximus as a kid. So, I mean, this wasn't 200 years ago when the bombs dropped. This was like recently. But my thing is, like, I don't know if what happened at Shady Sands is the result of another atomic bomb. I'm leaning that it is, because what else could do just like that insane amount of damage? But then again, like, I'm a bit confused, I guess, as to why the Brotherhood was there. I don't know if they were there because they had a role in dropping these atomic bombs. I don't know if they were there because they were seeking out survivors. I don't know what they were doing there. So I can't fully say, you know, who is responsible for the atomic bombs. But it's just weird to me how Hank, as the overseer, was telling, you know, the people of Vault 33, like, Lucy and Monty's children are going to be, you know, the generation that repopulates the wastelands and Reclamation Day and all this other stuff. But apparently, in this episode, we're finding out they already had a Reclamation Day. Was Shady Sands the community that was built for, like, Reclamation Day, where they, you know, came up from under the vaults, repopulated, and then something crazy happened, another bomb drop perhaps, or a faction or someone destroyed Shady Sands. And then when Lucy comes back on the surface, now she's finding out, like, oh, they already repopulated the surface. So obviously when the bombs dropped, like in the very beginning, the people who I'm assuming were rich were able to hide out in the vaults, and they just kind of repopulated over time. And, you know, people were born and raised in these vaults. And then at some point they must have came up from under the vaults and they repopulated, and that's what Shady Sands was. But then I'm just like, I don't know how that works out, because Maximus isn't from a vault. So I can't even say that the population of Shady Sands were people that were from vaults. So I don't know. I feel like Shady Sands has something to do with this, because I feel like they were very adamant with showing us all these Shady Sands signs and things like that in this episode. So it's not something I want to overlook. At the same time, yeah, I don't know how to connect those two quite yet. But I think the biggest thing for me is I need to know what is going on in Vault 31. They are up to some very, very shady. Haha, I said shady. They're up to some very interesting things in Vault 31. Like, okay, so for those who do play the games and know game lore, because as Lucy said, like, oh, this was our vault's mission, so each vault has their own mission. So I initially thought like maybe Vault 31 was made to raise leaders to be overseers. So maybe like that was their goal, that was their mission. The feeling surrounding all the overseers coming from 31 is so eerie. I feel like there's more to it than that, but I don't know, guys. It's a little tricky, but I am up for the challenge, guys. I'm gonna figure this out. We're gonna keep watching, guys, and we're gonna get down to the bottom of this. But yeah, I was not expecting this kind of turn with this show. A little murder mystery, right up my alley, guys. Right up my alley. So very, very excited to continue with this series. Now we have 3 more episodes in this series, so I'm wondering how we're gonna wrap everything up. Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be a crazy plot twist. So yeah, I'm excited to get into it, guys. Well, if you have made it this far into the video, thank you so much for sticking around, checking your girl out. Now, as always, if you guys happen to have other social media platforms that you'd like to check me out on, I will make sure to post it right up here, guys. So definitely go and check your girl out. And as always, if you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed reacting to it, please feel free to leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you're really feeling it, and I will be catching you guys in the next video. All right, y'all.